Why should I wash my hands? This is an introduction to an experiment for Miss Bowie's third grade class. Have you ever wondered, why do your teachers and parents always ask, "Did you wash your hands?" Let's do an experiment and find out why. Step 1. Come up with a hypothesis for why we wash our hands and write it on your experiment worksheet. What is a hypothesis? A hypothesis is a statement explaining why something is the way it is. Write it in a complete sentence which starts with a capital letter, makes sense, and ends with a period. Your sentence should say why people wash their hands. At the end of the experiment, you will decide if your hypothesis makes sense or if you would like to change it. Step 2. Get with a partner and pick up a petri dish. Step 3. Swipe your finger in section 1 of the petri dish. Make sure to do this gently. You don't want to push through to the bottom of the petri dish. Step 4. Wash your hands.
Okay, now I'm going to show you how to wash your hands properly to start this experiment. First, you want to turn the water on to warm water. Get your hands wet. 1 squirt of antibacterial soap. And you want to scrub your palms of your hands, in between your fingers, behind your hands for a good 20 to 30 seconds. If you want, you can sing a song to help you remember to keep scrubbing for so long. ABCs, or maybe Happy Birthday, for example. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear hand washing. Happy birthday to you. And now you're done washing. It's always a bit goofy to be singing while you're washing your hands. Then you want to rinse. And you either want your partner to turn off the water, or you want to get your paper towel, dry your hands, and use the paper towel to turn off the water. That way, you're not getting bacteria back on your hands from the faucet. Throw this away, and you are ready to swab in your petri dish.
Now you're ready for step 5. Swipe your clean finger in section 2. Next week, we will look at the petri dish again and see if there are any differences between your unwashed hand in section 1 and your washed hand in section 2. Step 6. Choose 2 items around the classroom or school that you think may have bacteria or germs on them. Take a second now and think hard about what are some things at school that lots of people use and touch throughout the day. Step 7. Write on your experiment worksheet which items you will swipe in sections 3 and 4. Here is an example of an experiment worksheet, marking to the sides of the petri dish where the dirty hand was swiped, the clean hand, and then your 2 items of choice in 3 and 4. In this example, the student chose a desk and a pencil. Step 8. Swipe each of the items you chose with a Q-tip and then rub the Q-tip gently in sections 3 and 4 on the petri dish, using 1 Q-tip for section 3 and a different Q-tip for section 4. Throw away the Q-tips after. Step 9. Put the lid on top. Ask the teacher for clear tape to seal it closed. Put it on top of a paper with your name on it. Step 10. Wait a week and observe what happens. You will get to draw what you see on your experiment worksheet. Now let's get started.